Stop bitching and start witching. Swords in the building. Okay, what's up, guys? I made a video in 2004 called Communicating with the Dead. My bad, 2014. Where I get 2004 from? 2014, I made a video called Communicating with the Dead. You could check it out. It's part 1. And I mentioned how I communicated with the dead through music and memories. But you could check it out. So this is part 2. Okay, part 2, communicating. So what I've learned over the years, you know, because I've been studying this since 2009 when my friend died. But anyway, let me tell you a story so you can understand more how easy it is to communicate on the other side. Okay, we have 3 things: music, memories, and the mind. Okay, all 3 things are connected. So I had a friend that I used to hang out with. She came to visit me from Florida in New York. So the idea was for us to have a seance together where we do this ritual where we could call on to the other side. One of her friend died. This guy that she was fucking with died. And she wanted to see how he was doing, you know. She wanted to know if he was upset or was he happy that he died, you know. Damn, my phone died. She wanted to know, like, if he was happy that he died and how he's doing, you know. Did he cross over? Or do he need any help? Because, you know, sometimes they need help because they don't know shit about the other side. So anyway, so she came to my house and I got everything ready. I usually prepare my apartment by cleaning. I usually clean up first before I do a seance, or you could say a ritual. You know, the reason why I like to clean up is to keep the vibration high. See, when you're doing spiritual work, from my opinion, when you keep the apartment high, I said high. I'm rolling a spliff. I'm crushing up some weed. I'm talking about high. If you want to keep your apartment in a high vibration, I suggest that you clean up. So what I do is I clean up the apartment real good, wash the dishes, clean the bathtub, make sure the place is sage, franken myrrh. You know what I'm saying? Make sure the vibration is high, because low vibration entities could be drawn to a dirty ass house. So if you have a dirty house, clutter all over the place, you can attract low vibration entities, from my experience, from what I noticed. But when you have the apartment or your house real clean, it's like a higher vibration because the place is clean. So I clean up the apartment, you know, to get everything prepared so I could call on this guy that she used to fuck with to see if he all right, you know. So she said he liked a certain kind of alcohol when he was alive. I forgot the name of the alcohol, but he likes this kind of liquor that we bought it. We bought the liquor. And he liked to smoke weed. So for us to get lined up with his energy, I suggest to her that we smoke some weed, drink the liquor that he liked while thinking about him, you know, because that's another way you could communicate with the dead. If they used to like a certain liquor, you could bring the liquor out in the ritual. You know, first of all, what I did was I made a circle with candles going around, and we sat in the middle of the circle. And in the middle of the circle, we had the weed, you know, we had the weed and the liquor sitting there. And, you know, so we start drinking and smoking, thinking about him. I had a pencil and pen in my hand. She was the more stronger connection because, you know, she was the one messing with the guy, so she knew him better than me. I'm just trying to call him by using my skills. And, you know, so I suggest that she and I drink the liquor that he liked so we could line up with his frequency, you know, because when you do the same thing that the other person liked before they died, that's how you could connect with them. you know, because most likely they're going to still like that kind of liquor when they're on the other side, because when you're on the other side, your mind is still the same. So if, for example, if you're dumb here, you're dumb on the other side. If you're smart here, you're smart on the other side. It's the same thing. If you're a serial killer here, you're gonna be an angry spirit on the other side. You get my drift? But anyway, I'm over here rolling a spliff. But anyway, so I had the pen and paper in my hand, you know, and I put myself in a trance state with the marijuana, because you know marijuana could put you in a trance state automatically. Your brain waves slows down when you're smoking marijuana. So I use the marijuana to tap in, you know what I'm saying? Because if you look up alpha waves is no different from being in a trance state, and that's what the marijuana does when you smoke it. That's another story, but anyway. So I noticed he was coming through, so I start writing whatever I pick up in my mind, you know, being a mental medium. Whatever thoughts came in my mind, I wrote it down. I told him to come in her dreams. I told him to come through in her dreams and tell her what's going on, you know. So because she was there, usually I let them come in my dreams and they tell me what's going on in the dream. The reason why I told the guy to enter her dreams is because